Now then, chaps, you right? How Geordie does that sound? And I'm not a Geordie. Oh, dear me. Right, painting update, midweek special. Where am I? Right, you can see lots of flags, and that's because that's what I'm been working on. Because of course these are the King's German Legion that I've just taken an age to get through, and we're at that stage now whereby out come the JMB, out come the front rank tassels, etc. And yeah, starting to put the battalion together. It's just a standard size, so 24 figures, and I'm just letting them dry for a good 24 hours, I think, on that base. Maybe, if we can get away with it, maybe a bit less, but it's always a good idea to let this glue firmly dry on these figures. How they're looking? Well, they're looking like they're going to look like a nice unit. Certainly a good regiment when I put them together. You know, they've had the time spent on them. The varnish is settled down, so there's no whiting, hazing, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, they're looking quite nice. Looking forward to getting the green on them. That's really going to make the difference. They're going to look good with the other battalion that I've completed. So, something to look forward to. I see already on this guy a bit of damage on his Shako. I think I have to do a touch up on him already, which means he probably needs more varnish. Not good already. How many times am I going to say already? What I've got to do is touch up these flags you see on the top there. So I'll go with that with some blue and some actually the Union flag there. It'll get red, white and blue, of course, and the same for the King's colour there. The front rank tassels on the front, and you can see this unit here. This is I think at the beginning of this video you see a unit marching towards a wall, and the explosion next to them. This is from that unit, and the tassel came off, etc. So it's getting a bit of a touch up. But what I've noticed is, and it's quite a nice looking flag, that I don't know if it's picking up so much on the video. Let's just swap hands. Maybe it will if I do that. Don't know. Can you see there's a brightness to this flag that is not quite there on that flag. I think that flag's always been like that, but it's a bit yellowy, kind of hazed colour on it. I don't know whether that's the PVA that might have come through the flag itself. Time will tell, because I'm sure the other one will start looking like it if that is the case. But it doesn't look bad. It just looks different. They are beautiful flags, though, aren't they? Absolutely gorgeous. The King's German Legion colour that you can see there. It's the only one GMB do, and so this battalion and the other battalion have got basically got the same colours. But I'm not particularly fussed. I'm sure I could have sourced this out with some other manufacturer, producer of flags, but yeah, don't care. So what we've got, some other figures here. These British. One of the things that happens when you war game, I suppose, is you get casualties. And these boys were on two separate bases, and I dropped the front, or dropped one of the base. There was a base with the guy that's been shot there. Dropped it on the floor, so it's smashed everywhere. So I've taken the opportunity, because I don't need them on two separate bases, just to put all 6 figures now onto one base. These figures, let's see if we can get some more light on it. These guys, can we see? Yeah, I don't know how dry they are. I like to give them 24 hours before I play with them too much. I think these guys have got their eyeballs in, and I think they're about the only unit I've got where I tried and put the eyeballs in them, because it's not a practice that pays dividends really. I quite like the reds and things on these particular figures, because these are pure Vallejo. Whereas these ones here, over here, these are more foundry colours, and I think I quite like the strength of the colour that I used on these reds and things. It just they look quite smart, don't they? I think a bit stronger. But hey, it's too late now. Everybody's painted, and when the grass gets put on these things, they're going to look lovely. So there you go. Right, not the end of this. It's a 5-minute video, but I also took receipt of these things, which I haven't even got out of the box yet. Saving it for this vid. This video is going to see these goodies arrive. Let's get them out. What have we got? We've got a Nassau Battalion pack. Hallelujah. And I'm hoping, yeah, a lot of separates. So, just give me a second. So I don't know what code this guy is, but he is a nice looking figure. And what I did was I bought a battalion that had uncovered Shakos in the battalion pack there, and then pretty much, or maybe I didn't. Is that right? Yeah, he's on the flanks, isn't he? Then got some of these separates without in the campaign headdress, or without headdress. So as a unit they're going to be a little bit varied, hopefully. Oh, look at these grenadiers. Oh, beautiful. Oh, beautiful. I can feel me getting obsessed with these guys already. That's a beautiful looking figure, isn't it? You know, he's going to look fine, as you'd expect in all this finery. Some flashing to get rid of there, I suppose. Wow. Now I think it's the shoulders that dictate which battalion we're looking at. I think this is the first regiment, which is good. Nice officer. So I bought the greens for these, as previously discussed in the last video, I think. And I should have enough both like browns, etc., except for all the straps and whatever I need. But I guess, yeah, there you go. There's some massive flagpoles in there. I'm always cutting these things down to about the length you can see with the English battalions there. But I think they're going to look just dandy when they are all 36 of them put together. Like I said previously, this is not a cheap unit. There's another one of these dudes. Lost it, there we go. This is not a cheap unit to put together, so 2 of these battalions and a regiment of them is going to cost you close to 100 quid in the bare metal. So there we go. Lots and lots of lovely figures for me to crack on with. So I think I'll get these finished sooner rather than later. I've got Thursday, Friday off, so if time, the wife and the kids allow it, and the dogs, I shall crack on with these, and hopefully we shall see them at the end of week video in regimental form. Yeah. So that's turned out to be a 10-minute ramble. I hope that's not too long. And if you're still here, do like, subscribe, and have a nice day. How about that? Take care, bye.